I was giving her a vacuum. What a 90s classic. Look at this. I'm living in the 90s. Mobile phone. They're giving her a vacuum. Tidy up. Coming up alright. I haven't even done a great deal. Alright, so yeah, yesterday that pump, she's a bit seized up and you wonder why when this thing's been sitting for 10 years. And so we're pulling the tank out. I don't know if it's worth cleaning, but we'll give it a crack anyway. It's the original tank, it's easy to put back in. I want to try to find another one. You think I could find another tank anywhere? And if you do, it's aftermarket, long range, and $1,500. So I bit the bullet and want to clean this up. Got ourselves a bit of rust treatment, a bit of acid to what it was. Mate, 100% better. We're up there. So we'll give one more little spray of our rust treatment. I'll make a plate up, cover our hole. They're breather pipes, so you got to be careful you don't cut them, and your baffle. I'll braze that up. So yeah, I won't be cut. Don't cut it that far. As you can see, right, we've got some rivets there to press in. That'll go in there to make our plate, cover her up, and we'll go from there. Rightio, we're just finishing up putting our rivet inserts in, got a thread, and we can maybe a little bit of alloy plate. Try to do it, but it's a bit hard to hold this camera. Like that. Don't know if you've seen any of that. I don't know to be chin. So we'll keep going. Then we'll give this tank another clean out. A bit of shavings in there, but it's no work. It's gonna save me trying to find another tank. Rightio, we're back to the tank. We've been a bit busy at work and we're trying to get this done. But we cleaned up the fuel sender and pickup, new pump installed, all cleaned up. So we're doing what we can. Gasket paper. Tank's 100% better than it was in there. We'll make a gasket, got a piece of alloy there, and we'll seal her up and get it back in and see if we can get this old girl going. So that's what I've done so far. It was a bit of a pain there with that baffle, and as I said before, I did braze that bit up. Don't cut it that far. That's a breather, that's a breather there. Got 4 breathers sitting in there. So yeah, we'll get our gasket made and get it back on. I'll rough that up. Bit of seal. The clean up. A bit to make myself a gasket for my fuel tank. I'll give myself a couple mil either side of this. That way when I bring it back up, it'll give me a mil or 2. And some nice coverage when I bolt it in, so that should be plenty there. Nice new Stanley knife blade. we'll bowl everything in. Beautiful. Now, gasket has been made. What do I use there? Actually, it's a 916 hole punch. So I've got it fitting nicely around each insert there. Should seal up nice. Right, yeah, let's get it back together and get her in and back in this ute. Beautiful. Get our gasket on. Get everything lined up here. Pretty good, not bad. All right. I'll run a bit over those holes just from my thread. All right. Where's the plate? I did spray that before. A little bit of primer, just a cleaner really. Upside down, upside down. All right. Let's get it bolted in. This is the product. I'll bolt her in. We're on. Let's get her in. Not too bad. We've got the brake clean and we've blown through all our fuel lines. We'll change our filter out. Give her a change. We've blown it all back through here. Place a couple of hoses, get our tank sitting in there, and we'll see if we get any action if you'll start. Tank's in. One little hose clamp up. Bits of, that's a bit of hose. I'll have to cut the other one off, but she's in. Here's hose clamp up. Pull the filter out so we can get some fuel flowing. Put the fuel in her, so we're just gonna chuck some cleaner in her. Injectors, everything else that needs doing, I'd say. So we'll chuck some in. Alright, our filter's on. I don't know if that fuel pump's meant to stay on, if that relay's buggered. There's power, but it is, yeah, pumping fuel, so I've just got to rag over him just to key up some fuel. It's hard to do on your phone. Oh, there we go, there's fuel. We'll connect her up and see how we go.